refurb.
Yep.
And it's
all kicking off.
Yeah.
So our official launch week of the centre is next week.
On May the 13th.
So Saturday, May the 13th, we have a fun community open day. So not an open day in a come and see what courses are on, although you can come and see that. You can come and do that as well. We're open from 10 till 4. We have every kind of workshop you can think about in art, in music, in esports, in science, in ceramics.
Esports?
Yep.
We'll come back to that in a minute.
You name it, you can come and take part.
Esports virtual stuff, isn't it?
It is very exciting.
I know that because you took me around and showed me where it's going to happen.
We're not allowed to say gaming, but it's like gaming on a really big scale.
Right.
So it's free. We've got food stalls from some local eateries as well, some food vans, live music, DJs, spoken word poetry with accompanying music. There's all kinds of stuff going on. The National Theatre are there as well, running workshops in the morning for children, running workshops in the afternoon for teenagers. So there's something to come and see. And it's to celebrate the opening of the North Kensington Centre, which was formerly Kensington and Chelsea College, saved from the clutches of luxury apartment redevelopment by local community activism. We celebrate
one of whom is sitting in the room, funnily enough.
No, I wasn't really involved actually. No, a lot of that happened in 2016.
You were just a library.
No, I wasn't here, and I wasn't even involved in that. I've continued the legacy of the library, but I wasn't even here for most of that.
You just take all the credit.
And it's
that's me.
And it's those community voices really that the reason why we're there, and also just to remember that the money, the financial investment that came from the government came after the Grenfell fire. So we're also really part of that legacy and the post-Grenfell recovery, really. So we wouldn't have this renovation without that financial investment and without those community voices. So that's really important to say. There's going to be a moment, actually, at midday on Saturday the 13th, where Tayshan, who runs local green initiative, Grow to Know, he's going to plant a tree for Grenfell in our garden. But there's activities all day long. And the first member of the community who comes to our open day, the first member of the public who turns up, is going to cut the ribbon to officially
You'll have a queue.
The building.
So should we be racing down there then?
Is that
what it
is?
6
o'clock in the morning.
Should we be all running and to be in a queue?
Queuing around the block. Yes,
pushing people out the way.
I mean, if you come at 10 o'clock and you want to stay till 4 o'clock, there's plenty to keep you occupied, but you can come at any point and we'll all be there to welcome you, have a happy time, listen to some music, dance to the DJs, get involved.
Of course, it has a serious intent, which is not only to re-establish Morley as a centrepiece of the community, but also the fact that there is the opportunity to advance your skills in all sorts of areas.
Yes, give us a. You always do it, but I think it's always good to give us a sample, a taster of some of the courses that people can take part in. I think that's
there's so much. If English is not your first language and you want to improve your English, you can come and do that. If you've been frightened of maths most of your life, that's me, and you want to brush up your maths skills,
you want to get in with Rishi.
You're going to get in with Rishi. We're all going to be doing maths until the grave.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But also there's some arts programs, there's some digital skills programs. If you're a little bit skilled with your computer, or if you're absolutely terrified of tech, you can do some entry-level tech courses, science, health, childcare, business.
And what if I'm a young person who finally want to get my act together and they realise that AI can't replace plumbers, AI can't replace people in those kind of trades? Are there those sort of opportunities?
So we don't do the trades at this particular centre, but we've got an advice and guidance centre, which is it's not just advice and guidance for the college, it's advice and guidance for you. So if you come and see us and we don't offer that programme, we will find you one in the local area for you, so whatever it is that you want to do. There's also a fantastic exhibition space when you come into the entrance hall. So we're on Warnington Road, just off the Goulburn Road. We've got a brand new exhibition in there at the moment, which officially launches on Wednesday, which is called TT50, and it celebrates 50 years of Trellick Tower. And there are about 45 paintings,
Yes,
photographs.
our friend Ron
statues.
will be involved in that. He'll be
There's
showing
a
some of his stuff.
replica of Trellick Tower made out of Lego, which is phenomenal to see.
Yeah, I
I
love
think
that
Toby's
one.
involved in that exhibition
Toby
as
is
well.
the one
yeah.
who's installed the exhibition. He's curated the exhibition. Artists and local people who've celebrating the tower. So you can come and have a look at that as well. And
There've
that's
been
open.
quite a few sneak previews of that, actually, haven't there, on social media?
Yeah, they have. Yeah. Well, it's available for you to see
naughty
now.
people have been going in and sneakily
Naughty,
saying.
They
naughty
have.
people.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's from Wednesday. And
that's
of
from
course,
Wednesday.
Morley College is on Wellington Road, just up from the Porto.
It is. It is.
10 metres up there. It looks fantastic.
It is, and when you're inside as well, it's especially now we're coming into the sort of spring and summer. The light in there is fantastic. It's really opened
Oh
up.
yes, because the glass. It must look
brand new
yeah.
windows. There's so much light in the building. It feels like a really buoyant, happy, welcoming
Get in
place
on the
to
ground
be.
floor. Get in
on the ground floor. Big new community hall and performance space at the back, which is a big extension on about 4 stories high. We had a drama school there recently putting on a production. So they had their sort of inaugural production, Mount View Academy of Theatre Arts, which is just opened a new centre in Peckham. They've been touring their production around London. They brought their production to us here in North Kensington. So, yeah, come and see us on May the 13th.
Great. So, in a minute, you've got a postcard challenge, which I didn't 100% understand. Isis is going to play a tune, and we're going to come back and ask you about the postcards.
Oh, am I playing a tune?
Yeah, you're playing a tune.
Look trouble now. Hey, he cut me down. Say, he cut me down. Like a. Every day is sweat, I come out to sweat, I better sweating more than you. It's sweat, I come out to sweat, I wetter sweating more than you. I come to wine and jam and I sure to catch it more than you. Cause when I'm fetting, of course, I just do it like a boss. I'm fetting morning and evening. This is my home and not leaving. I can't get over this feeling. I just want to pay myself. People let me pay a mass. I just want to wine on something. I can't let no bumper pass. Me pride in the lost and found. Watch me how I whining down. I all need dirty gun. And nothing can stop me now. It's whole year. I live for the carnival. And I know that it will be magical. Misbehaving. And I don't care at all. So don't try stop me. I'm a professional. Every day is sweat. I come out to sweat. I better sweating more than you. It's sweat. I come out to sweat. I wetter sweating more than you. I come to wine and jam and I sure to catch it more than you. Cause when I'm fetting, of course, I just do it like a boss. I'm fetting morning and evening. This is my home and not leaving. I can't get over this feeling. Trouble when I leave the house. I looking for bacchanal. All over the place I hunting. Winding up on every girl. All who want to stop and stare. I'm dirty and I don't care. I jam me down anywhere. Every fete I will be there. It's whole year. I live for the carnival. And I know that it will be magical. Misbehaving. And I jam and I sure to catch it more than you. Cause when I'm fetting, of course, I just do it like a boss. I'm fetting morning and evening. This is my home and not leaving. I can't get over this feeling. I just want to pay myself. People let me pay a mass. I just want to wine on something. I can't let no bumper pass. Me pride in the lost and found. Watch me how I whining down. I all on the dirty gun. And nothing can stop me now.
Yes.
What was that, Piers?
That was Marshall
Montano. Like a boss.
Like a boss, and we're
Like a
talking
boss.
to the boss
The
of
boss
Morley
himself.
College, North Kensington. And we're
Well,
talking
too
about the
kind.
community open day on Saturday the 13th. 10 to 4.
Yeah, there's a lot packed in here. Podcast, art,
There's loads of
craft,
fun.
science,
I wanted to talk
music
about
performances.
you're doing little tasters.
We're doing loads of tasters, so it's also.
How's that work? What, like 20-minute lesson or?
Yeah, 20-minute, 30-minute workshop. There are some that are longer. It's also London Craft Week next week, so all over London there are loads of different activities. If you Google London Craft Week, there's loads of things to get involved with, and we're hosting some of those.
So you're doing
at North
specific
Kensington.
activities
For London
yeah.
Craft Week.
Right,
yeah.
cool.
In jewellery design, glass design, ceramics. But there's going to be a ceramics throwing demonstration and workshop on the street corner opposite Cafe Porto on the day of the community event. But you were asking me about the postcard challenge.
Yeah, no, that's actually, technically, that's why you're on the show today.
Okay, the postcard challenge. If you come to the North Kensington Centre, so after the weekend, if you just come in anytime, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and say you want to take part in the postcard challenge, you'll be given a blank piece of card, A5, like a big postcard.
Which is a kind of flyer.
Yeah, kind of flyer size, but it's made of card. And you are asked on that piece of card to respond to the statement, what brought me to North Kensington?
What brought me to North Kensington?
And you can do that through art, you can paint something, you can draw something, you can take it away and make a collage, you can write something.
So, and what's the prize?
And well, what the prize is,
representing your community.
There will be hundreds of these. We've got about over 100 already, and they will all be exhibited on Saturday as one great big piece of art called What Brought Me to
so
North
basically
Kensington.
you'll be contributing to public art.
Yeah.
You will be contributing to public art. The
Wonderful.
students
And make it more truly, and the more of you who join in, the more truly communal it
That's right, the
becomes.
more celebratory it will be of people in the area. On Friday afternoon, we've got the students of the college creating some art. So we're hoping that it's not going to rain, because we're going to create some art on the floor outside.
Well, as long as you
This
have
is the
paint
12th.
that's kind of a bit waterproof.
That's
or
right.
water
Yeah, this is
resistant.
the day before on the 12th, and then also on the windows of the new cafe, which are sort of huge, big windows. We're going to paint all of the windows as well. So when you come to the open day on the 13th, you will see this artwork on the floor and this artwork on the windows as well. So it's going to be like an experiential piece of art that you come into as a college.
Come into your future.
Come into your future. Yes, please come. You're very welcome.
Just
Wow.
as a sidebar, will the cafe be open to us, the members of the...
The cafe is open to members of the public. Yeah, whenever the building is open, the cafe is open. At the moment, the cafe
I
is
thought you were going to ask for especially for Portobello Radio. I was just
No.
getting in there, you know.
Yeah,
I'm,
no, the
not,
cafe
I'm
is-
not that kind of exclusive. I'm
The
not.
cafe
I
is
saw you
open.
putting a red rope up just the other week.
Well, because they
in
were
the
walking
gallery.
across the guys playing the band, in the band. That was a bit much.
Yeah, I could see you. You just wanted one of those SIA badges. Get in front of the queue.
the velvet rope.
Listen, I'd be carrying a Colt 45 or whatever it is if I had my way.
So,
carry on.
Yeah.
So yes, the cafe is open to the public. We have a little Friday crew, older members of the community who come in every Friday, have a cup of tea and a bit of a chinwag.
Those elders, they on Monday afternoon they're in the tabernacle. Friday,
okay,
they're up
Friday.
your.
What are you
they're
trying to
all
say? They
Yeah.
eat for free.
They
They're doing the
well, they're not mugs, is what I'm
They're
saying.
doing the circuit.
Yeah, Craig, of course, we mustn't forget that, friends of this show, I know Paprika did some of her artwork, her art learning up at Warnington,
Okay,
as it
excellent.
was.
Yeah.
Hero of this show, Ed Daffan, of
Yeah,
course,
of
came
course.
up there
Yeah,
and
yeah.
retrained
Yeah.
as a social worker
That's right.
at an important point in his
I
life.
did my counselling course there,
Yeah.
or
There you
2
go.
counselling courses actually.
You've changed a lot of people's lives. Hopefully, you'll continue to change
That's the
people's
plan.
lives. Come obviously on next Saturday for the
Yeah.
boo-ha-ha, the fun and games. But if you wanted, in your spare time to look at what was available, what would you do?
So if you go onto the website, morleycollege.ac.uk, there is a special section for North Kensington, so you can click on the North Kensington tile, or you can search for a course in the search box. But if you click on the North Kensington section, it will just show you what we do specifically at the centre. It also will take you to a mini site for the community fun open day, and there's an online digital brochure, so you can click on the brochure and see what's happening. And as more and more is coming onto the menu of activities, that gets updated daily at the moment, so there's a lot to see. There's lots of different live musicians performing during the day. We've got 2 busker spots, One inside the building, one outside the building. So yeah, come and see us on the 13th.
Great. And finally, if you want one of those postcards, tip up to reception.
Come any day from Tuesday, so after the bank holiday weekend. Come in. We're open from 9 o'clock in the morning. Come in, ask for one of the postcards, say you're a member of the community, you want to take part in the postcard challenge. You can take it away, do it at home, bring it back, or you can do it.
Do you
there
have
and then
Sharpies at the college?
We have more than Sharpies, goodness me. But yes, we have Sharpies. Love a Sharpie.
Yeah.
No, they're a good thing.
Yeah. Thank you, Craig.
Thanks for having
so
me.
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
And just remind us what the
Fun Community Open Day, Saturday the 13th of May, which is a week on Saturday. Not a king or a queen in sight, just me.
Yeah. And that's morleycollege.ac.uk. Or just Google it.
Or Google Morley College, North Kensington.
Yeah. Thank you, Craig.
Hey, hey, hey. Yes, sir. Yeah. World of reggae music on ya. Hey. Keep me rocking with me daughter. Hey. World of reggae music on ya. Hey. Never left and never know, sir. Eh. Now just be nice and hold your space. I won't entertain no more disgrace. Out in the street, they call it murder. When rhythm's passing out your head. World of reggae music on ya, eh. Keep me rocking with me daughter, eh. World of reggae music on ya, eh. Lord, I thirsty, give me water, eh. World keep me. Hey, hey, hey. Yes. Man showing how man feeling. Man singing goodness gracious I. 10,000 rhythms feeling. It makes the spider keys of flying. World of reggae music on ya. Yeah. When rhythm's passing out your head. I never left you, never know, sir.
Yeah, you're listening to Portobello Radio.
And that was Ina Kamosi with World of Music.
Yeah.
You're gonna need a little bit of dub in your life,
Yes.
as I say.
Well, in theory, we've still got loads of guests about to appear. We've got...
Where are they? Are they coming
I
out of the
don't know, we
woodwork?
got
They're
the-
coming
well,
out of the walls and
they're
out of the
Mickey
floors.
P and they're Ray Jones. So they may not turn up, so you may just
Oh, it might be
have
zombie
us,
style. They might
but
just come
we
crawling
can-
out of a vent somewhere.
We can tell you about... Well, we can tell you about their events. Mickey P, as you will have heard last week, is the founder of Portobello Live. And Portobello Live is happening this weekend, Sunday and Monday, It's happening at the Quiet Night Inn, which many of you will know as the Metropolitan, the real Met Bar. It's happening at the Maxilla, and it's happening at Love, next door to where we are right now at the Muse.
Amazing. What a
There
bunch
are
of venues.
loads of acts. The only ones I can think of are the ones who came on the show last week, the Yazattas and the Goldborns, and
Yeah.
Neville, who we saw a minute ago,
Neville,
Richard
PJ's
Strange.
DJing down there, I think.
Glenn Matlock's playing, because
Glenn
one of
Matlock,
the
of
someone
course.
mentioned them last week.
Yeah, man. So, no, great crew, great lineup.
And Wasted Youth, Rocco, of course, who used to pack out stadiums in the States as Wasted Youth, now runs a glasses shop up there on
Yeah.
Goulburn Road.
Nice.
Smokes even more than I do, so big up Rocco. He hopefully is coming in, and he will be playing at
You never know. You never know.
And Ray Jones is doing a Ruffler Club. It's a special called Cornucopia, and it is on. Oh, here we go. I can see Mickey P and Rocco outside, so I can stop floundering. Just to say that Ray Jones, Ray Ruffler Jones, is going to be doing the next Ruffler Club
Nice.
at the Playground
Brilliant.
on the 13th of May.
Of May, wicked. So it's coming out very, very soon. Wicked.
Yeah.
And the Playground Theatre is down on Latimer Road, West 10.
Opposite
Brilliant.
Dimitri's.
Opposite
Dimitri's
Dimitri's pub,
Nectar Ariadne, which many of you will have seen on social media, recently went on sale for 1.25 million.
Wow. Well, it's a big building. It's a big building. So,
Well,
you know.
I have to say, you know, if the KPH is worth 5 million,
I heard it
Oh,
was 4 million.
yeah, okay, well, let's not, you
Oh,
know,
let's squabble over just a little million. Of course not, Piers. Why not?
if the KPH is worth 4 million, I mean, surely Dimitri's is worth more than 1.25.
Well, it's on Latimer Road.
Yeah, it's not quite, you know, de rigueur.
No, and also
Indeed.
he's managed to annoy the neighbours so badly. Anyway,
Hey.
we hope, we believe that it still has to be used as a pub.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. It's got to
So
be.
if you do have the spare 1.25, we're
then get
available to run
involved.
it.
Yeah, man.
We've got Mickey P in the studio
Which is wicked.
right now.
Absolutely wicked.
Piers, hello,
Yay.
Greg, hello.
He's got experience of running
Hexperience.
events. We've got Rocco. Hello.
Hello there.
Yay,
Rocco. Some
brilliant.
of you will know him as a Wasted Youth. Some of you will know him as an oculist.
Wow, is that a thing? Is that even a thing?
Well, we're going to talk
Don't
about that in a
confuse it
minute.
with occultist.
All right,
Yeah,
can
yeah,
we
good,
can
good,
we
very
have
good.
the tune and then we'll have the next?
Okay, I'm just going to play this because I fancy playing it. Dolly and Kenny together. Come on.
Is that Islands in the Stream?
It is indeed.
Anyway, you have heard us talking about this, especially made a bank holiday because Portobello Live is on.
And I have to say, someone really likes Neville because he's like big compared to everyone else, and he's right there.
So
he's
good.